Hey guys, welcome back. I hope you can hear me. Hello, Johnny Brooks. Johnny Brooks, can you hear me out there? I won't say anything important until I know you guys can hear me, and maybe even not after that. Johnny says, I love my D18 Modern Deluxe, about to wind some Martin Monell. Ooh, 1152s. Martin Monells, they're pretty interesting strings. I know a lot of customers who swear by that sound. I'm glad you like them, and you have every reason to like your D18 Modern Deluxe. Can anybody out there let me know that you can hear me? Or let me know that you can prefer that you don't hear me. I can. Thank you very much, Johnny. And with that, we will begin. Welcome back to Maury's Music virtually. This is episode 9, if you can believe it. Episode 9 of virtual tour of our Martin guitar inventory. If you're new to the program, this is our way of showing you what we have here in stock without, being allowed to let you in the building. We're trying to fight the social distancing and all the lockdown. We want to stay here with you. So if you could come into our store and play anything we have in stock, we're taking requests via email. Of course, now live in the YouTube chat. We had a bunch of requests on the chat, episodes 2 and 3 and 4 for guitars we did not have at the time. So some of those guitars are going to make an appearance today. One of the guitars we talked about a lot a few episodes ago was the TSP 000C 21. This is a guitar designed by our own good friend Spoon Phillips, who I'm sure if you know Maury's Music's YouTube and you know our website, you've got to know who Spoon Phillips is. A dear friend of ours, and this is a guitar he designed for himself a couple years ago, and he came through us to do the process, and we liked it so much we literally asked him, would you mind if we order a few more to bring into inventory and maybe make our own little custom artist model out of it. And he this is exactly what he designed for himself. So we haven't cut any corners. If you would buy this guitar, you're getting exactly the same instrument he thought was the perfect Martin guitar for his playing style at this time in his performing life. It's Guatemalan rosewood back and sides. Gorgeous, gorgeous tone wood. Actual pictures are on our website. And it's just an amazing instrument. It's a 1940s era style 21. It's short scale. It's got a narrow nut, 1 11/16. It's got a big sound because of the large sound hole. Waverly tuners. I mean, you can see all the specs on our website. I'm here to play it more than I am to talk about it and dissect it, but it's just a really, really interesting build. There's nothing quite like it in the Martin lineup right now. If you looked at an OM21, you're getting away from Guatemala and going back to East Indian. That's a long scale guitar. This is really just something extremely unique and really toneful. Again, it was designed by Spoon Phillips. The one we're looking at today is serial number 484. Just a really great sound. Hey Marco, it's good to see you again. One man's Spoon is here. Be careful of talking about somebody on YouTube. You never know when they're going to be listening to you. It's good to see you, Spoon. Becca Jones, hello there, Becca. It's great to see our friends again. Spoon, if you'd be so kind to tell us every single spec in the chat, that would be great. What a cool guitar, though. You, I don't know if you know how to play guitar or not, but you certainly know how to design one. C21 TSP Alphabet Soup guitar. This one's serial number 484. Ain't no use to... Johnny, I was finger picking something that sounded like a Bob Dylan tune in my head, and then I didn't play it carefully enough to make it sound just like it. But you've got good ears. Regular Bob Hope. That's right, one man's guitar. Come for the music, leave for the comedy. Don't stay. This is a really great guitar, though. If you want some more information on this, please check out our website. The full specs are there. Better pictures, of course, than what I'm doing here. A little bit of reflection. But it's the TSP designed 000C 21. It's basically a throwback to the old 21 style in a cutaway, and it's just amazing. We only have one remaining, so that's that. Back. Hello there. Back to back. It's good to see you again. Be sure to mention the fancier style. Be sure to mention the fancier style 21 appointments from the 30s, says one man's guitar. That's a good point. I failed. I think I said 40s. I do have my decades wrong, but this is going to be fancier than a triple O, or this is fancier than anything style 21 modern day. So it's definitely fair to point that out. Next up, carefully, next up, we have a 00028. This just came in. I say just came in, but I just brought this back in. Want to throw a shout out to all my good friends at the Martin Guitar Factory and the DC. Things aren't back to normal by a stretch, but they are back, and they're making guitars, they're boxing guitars, and most importantly, they're letting me pick up guitars. This is something we just brought back yesterday afternoon. Just took some pictures. It's passed my inspection. It is serial number 474. It's a standard 00028. Sitka top. East Indian rosewood back and sides. Actual pictures are not on our website. This is too new. I've photographed it, but the pictures are not edited or uploaded yet. So this is the only place you can see this guitar. You've got it's the reimagined 00028, so it is short scale, but it does have scallop bracing, 1 3/4 inch neck. Hello there, Don. 00020. Any word on the OM28 arrival? OM28s are any day now. We could get word that they're ready right now, and I should be driving back to Nazareth instead of talking to you. But OM28, HD28, D18, any moment, we certainly have a reasonable expectation to see those guitars. So it's going to be soon. Thanks, Don. Tony Phillips is here, typing harmony. We used to play that song a lot way back when I was younger, and we used to go places and have gigs and be around people. And we used to always get a kick out of the line about the country club dances. A friend of ours, Ollie from the country club, would always, raise the glass and rest in peace, Ollie. Tony and I are lined up to do a social distance sing song together. If you guys are following our website, please check out our blog. If you haven't seen it already, Social Distance Sing is our excuse to do some long distance collaborations and play some music with, I'll play the guitar part. Tony will play another guitar part and do the vocal. Reese might play drums. Marshall might play another guitar. And we patch all these songs together remotely and then put them on our Facebook page. And Tony's going to do some more stuff with us. I think there's a handful of songs we just talked about yesterday on Instagram. And now that he's in the chat, I'm going to try to squeeze in some of those songs while I learn them. Not after I learn them, but while I learn them. But this 00028, it's a really nice example of that rosewood short scale tone. Martin 00028, serial number 474. Please let us know if you have any questions about this or any great Martin guitars. If you're late getting here, I want to say thank you guys for joining us. If you like this kind of program, please share the link on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, anywhere you can think of letting people know. If you have somebody in your life that needs more Martin guitar content and mediocre humor, please consider sharing this with them. You can go and binge watch the other episodes. Where's my chat? Jeff Rowe, show us the D45. We did sell through our last D45s right before the shutdown happened. So back in March, we sold our last two, and we don't have one in stock at the moment. But if there is something that you guys do want to see that I don't have set up right here in the studio, I do take a 5-minute intermission about halfway through, and I will run upstairs and I'll pull anything out of its case. If there's something you want to see that I can get a hold of, give me 5 minutes in the middle, and I certainly will bring it down. I'll get it tuned up, and I'll show you what I can. So I'm sorry the D45 is not something I can bring down today, but there's a, we do have, our inventory is growing back up. Every couple of days we add more guitars now that Martin's back open. So please, besides the D45, let me know what you do want to hear. Tony says, Behind Blue Eyes will be the next social distancing. I'm going to have to play a little bit of that. And I'll be authentic, and I'll Pete Townsend the guitar when I'm finished. Those of you who might recognize where I'm sitting, this is the Maury's Music studio, where you see all those famous Spoon Phillips videos. And I can prove it later. We have a spare hat. Got a dude cap here for that once in a great while time when Spoon comes in from the city and forgets his hat. There is one, in case of emergency, break glass hat right over here out of the camera's view that my hair gets any longer, I might have to put it on. Let's play a little trivia game. Andrew emailed me earlier and said we haven't given away any strings in a while, and maybe a good bit of trivia. I'll tell you the serial number for this guitar. You tell me which guitar it is. This is serial number 019. The pictures are not on our website yet because it just came in. You tell me what this guitar is, and the first correct answer wins a pack of Martin authentic acoustic strings. And I'm sorry, we can only ship domestically. If you are watching this from outside the US, you can win, but let me know where I can send it to a friend or relative in the United States. You're still allowed to play, so I'll do a song on this guitar. It's most likely going to be from The Who, and you tell me which model this is. It is serial number 019. Maybe if you guys want to get creative, you can call Martin's customer service and ask them to tell you all the guitars they ever made with serial numbers that end in 019. And you get somebody helpful on the line, maybe you guys can start weeding it out. Please don't do that, I'm completely kidding. Darren will have my head. And I should be up front with you. If any wrong answers, you owe me a pack of strings, so don't just start shouting guitar names out. I'll give you a hint. It is not the 00013. It is not an OM Cherry. I win always. Marco, you do win very often. Marco says it is an X series, 00X2E. Wow, Marco is not messing around. Stop answering. Marco is the winner. This is the 00X2E, serial number 019. Say hi to my buddy Aaron Short. Aaron, it's been a long time. I think I haven't talked to you in 20 hours. Nice to see you online. You can also call Aaron Short if you have any questions about serial numbers on guitars. He has a lot of friends at Martin now. And if Martin's too busy to talk to you, Aaron Short will watch the phone line and pick up anytime during the day. All right, 00X2E. Thanks for playing, Marco. We will have to get you some more strings. This is serial number 019. D-12E. Ironically enough, the same exact X Series guitar Pete Townsend recorded that song with. Serial number 019. Cool little guitar. It's got a Sitka top and the X Series HPL back and sides. Very comfortable to play. All the specs are on our website. Actual pictures will be on our website before the end of the day, probably late tonight. Please let us know if you have any questions about this model. I think we have a couple. This is part of the shipment that I brought back from Martin yesterday afternoon, so give us some time to show you some real pictures. But this is a quick sneak peek at the way it sounds like. Sneak peek at the way it sounds like. That's not a good sentence. 00X2E. Next, this is a guitar we had a lot of questions about maybe 3 weeks ago. We were talking about some Grand Performance guitars. Forgive me, I forget who was asking about it. But it is a Grand Performance in the Road Series. Martin made some nice advancements this year for the Road Series guitars. This is level trim 13. So you have the white binding, full gloss instrument, Sitka top, and it's a Mutiny back and sides. I should say Mutiny. I was going to make a joke that I call it Mutiny, but I accidentally did call it Mutiny. This is a really interesting guitar. It's ready for the stage with an onboard pickup system and a tuner. This is serial number 330. But strikingly different from that last little X Series Baby 00. This has some meat to it. This is a big guitar. The Grand Performance size in general has some heft to it. As you can see, it's pretty deep. Gorgeous back and sides. But it's more in the Dreadnought size of the catalog. Pretty far away from that little 00 that I just played. Those of you just getting here, I want to say thank you very much for watching. We are in the middle of episode 9, a virtual tour of our Martin guitar inventory. Becca says I'm pretty, thank you. I know. I just can't thumb wrap yet. Quick shout out to my friends Colorado Capo, coloradocapo.com. beautiful mutton eye, as Aaron likes to call it. GPC-13E. The Rhodes series in general is certainly worth a look if you're looking for a bigger guitar, something a little more modern with a cutaway, and you're open to a dreadnought size or something big like that. Please do consider the GPC-13E. This is serial number 330. Actual pictures headed to our website tonight. I've got one more guitar here before I take a quick intermission. And what I'll do is take a 5-minute break, take a look at the comments in detail, see if you guys asked for any guitars we don't have here downstairs. I'll take that opportunity to run upstairs, grab some more guitars off the shelf, and depending on what's up there and time permitting, we'll probably go another 20 minutes or so. But thank you very much again for watching episode 9. A virtual tour of our Martin guitar inventory. I have a lot of good friends on the chat today. I want to definitely do some good cross merchandising and say hi to Aaron Short and One Man's Guitar. Aaron has a YouTube channel full of great content these days, and he's got a good friend of mine on tomorrow. He'll have Tim Teal from Martin Guitar in a 4 p.m. interview. YouTube on Aaron Short Music is where you can see that. As well as Spoon Phillips, aka One Man's Guitar. He did tease the fact that he might be done doing some social distance concerts for a little while. I'm not sure. Maybe now's a good time to ask him, is it real? Is it true? Will you please do another one? But follow him online at tspguitar.com, onemansguitar.com with a Z. That is Z at the end, not at the beginning. And Becca Jones Music. Becca's here. Before I spend most of the time just talking about everybody here, if you are in the chat and you do have a media page, if you have some kind of social media content you'd like the rest of us to know about, please do post your links. And let's turn each other on to some more good content. I think the internet right now needs more good musical content, some more good vibes. I'm hoping you agree with me. Right now we have the 00L X2E. This is serial number 598. The 00L body is a little bit more of maybe a pear shape. It's not quite a 12 fret guitar, but the upper bout certainly does resemble more of a slope shoulder. This guitar should sound pretty similar to the 00X2E that Marco so cleverly named and cashed in on some free strings. This is a Sitka topped guitar, similar to a Sitka topped guitar. It's a Sitka stopped guitar. HPL back and sides. Very comfortable 00L body in this case. Nice bright snappy sound, and the HPL back and sides certainly contribute to a warm balanced tone, extremely resistant to humidity and temperature changes. D-12LX2E. I almost forgot. I want to send a shout out to my nephew number 1. Aiden turns 10 years old today. Happy birthday, Aiden. Not sure if you're watching. I know you're not doing homework and you're probably not at Little League, so happy birthday. Hope you have a great day. Birthday, Aiden. Take it easy. Guys, stick around. I'll be back in 5 minutes. I'm going to take a look at the chat, see which guitars I have to get from upstairs, and I'll come back and do a few more. Don't touch that dial. Be back. Welcome back, guys. Thank you for waiting. Hope you can hear me. Anthony Phillips is playing the break set. Yeah. Boy, I wish we were at the at Dorkfest doing that. And I do wish you could hear Tony Phillips play guitar, because he certainly can. Thank you, Spoon Phillips, for the awesome break set. So very good. Seriously, I have that music there because I love it. I want you guys to know that you can go to tspguitar.com, buy that CD, and I would never feel guilty or salesy in any way if I connect anybody with that music. You will thank me. It's such a very well done CD. High five to my pal Spoon. Thanks. If you like, I made it myself. We just got a 0018. Yasarian says, I've just gotten a 0018, love it to bits, but the bridge pins are as cheap as heck. Do the Martin Authentic ones fit snugly? No, the Martin Authentic pins that we sell only fit the Martin Authentics. If you do want to upgrade your bridge pins, you're going to need size 1.3 slotted pins from Maury's Music for a flush fit, where they sit down in the bridge, and the bridge pin holes, they sit nice and flush. Or size 2A will also be a correct fit, and they'll sit a little taller. So if you have more questions about that, support@maurysmusic.com is the email address I'd like you to use. But the authentic pins only fit the authentic guitars, so the answer to that is no. Good news, you have a 0018, and those guitars are awesome. Here we have a D18 Modern Deluxe, serial number 156. We have some requests today and yesterday via email, as well as the chat and our Facebook page. And this guitar was something I should have answered a couple of days ago, but it's a D18 Modern Deluxe, and certainly is deluxe. Torrified spruce, VTS on the top, mahogany back and sides, scallop bracing, protein glue for the braces, titanium truss rod, liquid metal bridge pins, and a bridge plate that is a piece of VTS Adirondack sandwiched in between two plates of carbon fiber. That's in a nutshell, that's what gets the Modern Deluxe series. It's extra power and presence and fullness compared to a traditional standard D18, which on its own is a hell of a guitar anyway. Got my Martin DCX2E today. It says Shitpost Dumpster 69. Congratulations on a great guitar and a cool name. That's a cool screen name. I'll assume that's your screen name and not your real name. That's a cool band name. Wow. If I ever get fired from the Shell Shock Churchills, I want to play in a band called Shitpost Dumpster. There, I said it. Here's a guitar Andrew suggested we bring to the party. This is another Road Series. I'm sure Marco already knows what it is. This is a DC13E. Once again, the Road Series got some really nice upgrades this year. This is a gorgeous Sitka top. This one is serial number 445. And this as well has Moutonnier back and sides. I like to call it Mutant Eye. Aaron Short calls it Mutton Eye, but it is Moutonnier. Gorgeous tone wood. Actual pictures are on our website of the DC13E. And if you do have any questions about these or any great Martin guitars on our website, please reach out to us. support@mauricemusic.com or 610-871-1673. How's it going, Vic? Hey, Willie Sunday. Very nice to see you, too. You're very welcome, Miss Arian. Are the Road Series guitars neck heavy? Maybe a little bit, yeah. I don't know that I would have noticed. But being put on the spot and asking about it, yeah, to some degree, I would say the Road Series, they're a little bit neck heavy. Not sure it's a problem, but yeah, a little bit. DC13E in the Road Series. Once again, serial number 445. Please let us know if you have any questions. We'll be happy to connect you with this great Road Series instrument. Next, we have a really fun X Series guitar commemorating Woodstock. It's an HPL backsides and top. Certainly a collector might eye this up. If you have any attraction or affection for the Woodstock Festival, casual or otherwise, and or you'd like a nice HPL guitar, for any reason, whether you're beaching it, you just want something that's very robust and resistant to humidity and temperature, why not get one with the cool Peace and Love? I think we have a few of these remaining in stock. This one is serial number 845. Very cool guitar. We had an opportunity to talk about Spoon Phillips for a while, but his browser's working again, so shh, he's back. But no, kidding aside, I'm glad the general audio is still working well. Spoon, I hope you do have your browser fixed. But you missed a cool Graham Nash tune on DX Woodstock, serial number 845. Really warm sound. It's in comparison to a Dreadnought with either a Sitka top or a torrefied top, the X series is a very warm, round sound. If you like that, check this out. And last but certainly not least, another Road Series guitar. This is the D-12E. I believe there was a request for this somewhere along the line. This one is serial number 133. I think so. Yes, 13. This actually has a koa back inside, veneer, so it's not a solid piece of koa, but it is gorgeous koa veneer on the 12 series Dreadnought in the Road series. This is the D-12E. This also comes with a pickup system, built-in tuner, gorgeous Sitka top. Not radically different sounding from a D-13E, but it's got its own voice, for sure. got some chime to it. It's certainly not a quiet guitar. In quick comparison to the X Series Woodstock we just played not long ago, this certainly has a lot more presence, a lot brighter. Still has some warmth to it. I hear a lot of mid-range in Koa, and I think this isn't in danger of being bassy or a big boomy sound, but it's got a good balance to it, and it certainly is not shy in the mid-range and trebles. So. D-12E, Koa over Sitka. Please let us know if you have any questions about this guitar. Actual pictures on our website. I want to thank you guys again sincerely for watching us. Episode 9 here. That means next time you guys see us, we'll be in double digits, just like my nephew number 1, Aiden, turns 10 today. Another shout out. Happy birthday, Aiden. The big 1-0. Right behind Uncle Maury there. But thank you very much, everybody, for watching. We'll try to go again next week, probably Tuesday or Wednesday. Remember, tomorrow on Aaron Short's YouTube page, our good friend Tim Teal from Martin Guitar is going to be Aaron's guest. That's 4 p.m. Eastern Time on Aaron Short Music on YouTube. Also, check out Becca Jones Music, Spoon Phillips at One Man's Guitar. Our buddy Willie Sunday does some good YouTube stuff. Backtrack into the chat here and see if there's anything I missed. I know there's a lot of people watching today that have YouTube pages, Facebook pages, and the like. Do share your links with each other and with me. And I'll take another quick peek at the chat to see if I'm missing anything. You guys are very, very kind. I went a little heavy on the bad jokes. I'll probably watch this again and realize to tone it down next, but it was one of those moods, I guess. Thank you very much for talking to each other and talking to me. Again, next time it's going to be episode 10 sometime next week. And again, thank you very much for taking the time. If you need a Martin guitar, please consider letting us know. We would definitely love to earn your business. Thanks very much.